Hey everyone, this is Frital Hacker AJ Raven, and yeah, it's quite late here, but 20th Century Fox released the trailer for The Maze Runner Part 3 The Dead Cure. So yeah, I was like, might as well do a reaction video of it. I was thinking of doing a breakdown video a breakdown video of the trailer, but then again, I don't necessarily know a lot about this franchise to actually break down the scenes and give my opinions on what's going on. So yeah, we'll probably just do a reaction of it. I haven't watched the trailer yet. I did watch the previous first trailer. I think they released two, I'm not sure. But again, as someone who's not familiar with the franchise, I was not impressed by the previous trailers, and this is officially the last trailer for this film before it comes out in January. So yeah, let's see what 20th Century Fox did for this trailer, because a movie can't really become successful unless it's also able to attract people who aren't die-hard fans of the actor or the franchise to watch it in theaters. So yeah, let's see. Maze Runner: The Dead Cure. This trailer was, I believe, released during because Fox has a panel at the Brazil Comic Con, or is it BrazilCon or Brazil Comic Con? I'm not sure. But yeah, so yeah, Fox is really doing a lot, and I really hope they release a trailer for the New Mutants movie as well, because that first trailer was awful. So I have the trailer on my mobile. I also have it on my laptop, which I'll be listening to with my headphones. I won't be doing the audio on the mobile because of copyright issues. So yeah, I'll play both things at once. Let's do this. Dylan O'Brien. I'm so glad to see Dylan O'Brien on the big screen again. So yeah, let's play it here and play it. I just hope the glare doesn't show. Okay, my face is showing on the screen. How about now? Now? Now is good. Now? Over here? I am so bad with these things. It's all luck with me, like, yeah. So yeah, I'll have the laptop right in front of me. I have another laptop over here. I have a lot of laptops around me right now. Here, let's do this. The opening is good. I think we saw this in the previous trailer too. We have Dylan on the jeep. This is probably the scene that went wrong and he got into an accident. I mean, they obviously put a lot of money into this franchise, 20th Century Fox. I really like the editing that's going on in this whole trailer. So they're all going back to end Wicked. The earth is dying, they're zombies or some sort of infected. I get that from the trailer. The editing is very good in this trailer. Oh, so the girl betrayed them. I haven't watched the previous film. Again, the production value is quite good. Oh, I like Dylan in that suit he was wearing. Let's watch that again, shall we? I really liked Dylan in that scene. Where was it? Where was it? Where was it? You know what? I think I'm going to play the audio a bit. Okay. For you guys as well. Where was it?
The world is dying. If we find a cure, that's the only way all this was worth it.
It'll come now. Dylan really looks very cool in that suit.
I did what I thought was right.
There's no guarantee we make it back from this.
But we started this together. May as well end it that way too.
Yeah, that's awesome.
You still care about it, don't you?
Ooh, shipping for that.
How many kids do they have to round up, torture?
Again, the editing is awesome.
It stops when we find a cure.
But what's the cure? Production values is there, action sequences, editing. They are showing everything in this trailer.
You can save your friends.
I guess they're like, we need you all in the theater. Even if you don't know what's going on. Nice closing sequence.
Please tell me.
Who's that? Who was that? Anyway, so that's that. Yeah, that's that. So, let's talk about it. The trailer itself was very enjoyable. I enjoyed the trailer very much. I loved the editing that they did. They showed the production value that's going on in this film. They showed some awesome action sequences that this film is going to have. They kind of talked about the story. They also had some dialogues for people who probably aren't familiar with this franchise about the Earth dying and people searching for a cure. And yes, I am excited for this film. Let me know what you are looking forward to in this film, because this is the last, I guess this is the last film in the trilogy. And as far as how it will do in theaters, I'm not necessarily sure. It kind of feels like that Fox just wants to release this in theaters. Fox isn't necessarily focused on how much it's going to do box office wise, because of Dylan's injury and the time he took to recover. And yeah, part 3 really took its time to be released. And when you come down to the numbers, I have the Wikipedia pages open on my laptop. Part 2 was Scotch Trials. I guess it was the Scotch Trials. The budget for the Scotch Trials was more than the budget for the Maze Runner Part 1. However, profit-wise, the Scotch Trials didn't do as well as the Maze Runner. As far as box office revenue is concerned, it might have done more through streaming and other sources. But yeah, so the budget for the Scotch Trials was 61 million, the reported budget, and that doesn't include the advertising and everything else. The budget for Maze Runner The Dead Cure hasn't been released. We don't know what the budget for that is going to be, but considering what's happening in what was shown in the trailer, I think the budget for that will probably be near 60 million as well. And I also have a feeling that the budget for advertising is probably going to be less than the Scotch Trials. So that's probably going to put the budget for the Dead Cure around total, I guess, 6, 7, 8, 80 to 90 million, including P&A. So hopefully if it meets the 300 mark like the previous 2 films have done, then this franchise can end at a very high note for Dylan O'Brien and the rest of the cast that's also involved. I don't think it's going to flop, I don't think that, but I also don't think it might not necessarily make more than the Scotch Trials. I hope that I'm wrong, but again, if it reaches the 300 mark or even the 250 mark, anything that's above 200 million dollars is probably awesome for Fox as a studio as far as profits are concerned. As far as Dylan O'Brien's own filmography is concerned, his previous movie was American Assassin. Jamie did a review of the movie for the Geekery. I'm not sure if we did a review of this film or not. I'll probably have to check, but I did talk a lot about the budgeting and the profits on the Geekery, so you can find those links if you visit the website. Anyway, the budget for American Assassin was 33 million, including P&A, it was probably around 50. And box office wise, currently the box office numbers stand at 64.4 million, which again isn't great, but then again, this was an R-rated film, and this was Dylan's second franchise, and it might do well in streaming again. So I really hope that we get a sequel, because I really want Dylan O'Brien to like make a name for himself in Hollywood. He isn't the most well-known young stars out there yet. We know about him because we are fans. We knew about him from Teen Wolf, and then we followed his career. And then there were also fans who came in from the Maze Runner series. But yeah, let me know what you think. What you think how the Maze Runner Dead Cure will do at the box office. Let me know down in the comment section below. Let's have a conversation about it. I think it might not do as well as the Scotch Trials budget box office wise. It might do well in streaming, because then again, when franchises release films after at least a year gap, audience members who don't necessarily are familiar with the franchise are, grow interested. And someone like me, there are probably a lot of people out there who are also like me, who don't necessarily follow this franchise, but yeah, but might be interested in watching it. So that's why I was really interested what Fox would do with the final trailer. Will it like make people like me come to the theaters and watch this film? After watching the trailer, I do think that I'll watch this film in theaters. I'm still not sure yet, but yeah, let's see what happens. Anyway, let me know what you thought about the trailer down in the comment section below, and yeah, what do you think about the Maze Runner series? What's actually going on in the Maze Runner series? But yeah, until next time, stay happy, stay safe, stay blessed, and I'll see you guys later.